Landon's light continues to shine. Landon Solberg is still inspiring hope and compassion in our community. And with us today, we have the NDSU men's basketball coach, David Richmond, to talk about tomorrow's Light It Up for Landon night at the NDSU basketball game. Coach, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Well, first, I just want to start with your relationship with Landon. Not only, friend, neighbor, you also gave one of the eulogies at his service. So talk a little bit about your relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back a long time ago. I knew Landon before the unfortunate battle with cancer started, and just a terrific young man, a handsome young man, just had so much going for him and just a great lease on life. And, it certainly a tough situation in circumstances, but to watch Landon and his family, Travis and Andrea, and the way they battled it, the way they continued to make it not about themselves, just their perspective through it all was just something that I hope so many of us were paying attention to, and that's what really caught myself. That's what really latched onto our program. It teaches there's a lot bigger things in basketball.
Expand on that, because your basketball team, your players who have a lot of things going on, a lot of things on their plate with going to school and players, they were really touched and rallied around Landon through the whole fight. Yeah,
and I think, some of the pictures have been out there. We gave Landon a championship ring. Well, every member of the team gets a championship ring. Landon, we considered him a member of our team. And you look at a couple guys in particular, Tyson Ward and Cameron Hunter. Tyson wouldn't flinch down the stretch if he didn't have his Landon's Light shirt on or his wristbands on. And again, I just think they're 18, 19, 20-year-old kids, and you don't always know what's registering. But very proud of to be their head coach, because the important things are registering. They're seeing a young man, an 11, 12-year-old, tackle something that's way bigger than an opponent, and how he tackled it, how he faced it was impressive. And our guys caught on to that, and they wanted to be a part and bring light to Landon any way we can and to his family.
And you're wearing your Landon's Light t-shirt today. You were also wearing it when you played Duke.
Yeah.
We haven't talked to you necessarily since that, but you were people teased you a little bit online and on Twitter as to what they thought you looked like. But you've always had a mission with your Landon's Light t-shirt yourself, not even just for your players. Why is that you've always worn it?
Yeah, I think selfishly, Lisa, I was hoping for something bigger. If I'm being real, would some doctor out there see me wearing that shirt, see us wear that shirt? Would somebody be able to know, hey, why is he wearing that? Then they go back and they dig and they find Landon's story, and they were able to find a cure. And again, that was a part of it. But the bigger part was we wanted to embrace Landon. We wanted to bring some joy in a tough situation. We wanted to be a part of this journey with them, because we knew it was going to be a tough battle. And unfortunately, the ending was what we all kind of had thought might happen, unfortunately. And for us to bring some joy for Landon to be with us, for his family to be with us in some of those situations was pretty impactful for us. But I want to make it loud and clear, and we've said this before, we've been thanked for all we did. We want to thank them, the family and Landon, for all they did for us.
So let's talk about tomorrow. Light It Up for Landon night. Yeah. How did you get that idea?
So I put this shirt on this morning, Lisa, and Brindley says, are you going to wear this all season, Dad? And I said, I'd probably just, this year, this one last time. And she goes, well, then we're going to lose all of our games. That's one of my daughters. And so maybe that's perspective. Maybe I will wear this shirt. I really don't care what people think of us. But it's a special night. I'm really, really appreciative of Allison and our entire marketing group. And we're going to honor. We're going to honor Landon one last time in some different ways, shapes, and forms. But also selfishly, I hope there's some things that we do pregame that catch on. And we're going to talk about those, during the pregame festivities tomorrow, that as the lights go out and you light up your cell phones and you light them up and you light it up for the atmosphere, but also for Landon. And I think it's just a great way to pay a wonderful family the respect and admiration that they really deserve.
So the game is tomorrow night, right? At the Shack. Can you give us a few more details?
Yes, Dickinson State, 7 p.m. It's an exhibition game. Dickinson State is coached by a former Bison, Josh Vaughn. And it's really our last goal before it starts officially. But it's also good. We're excited about our season. We got a lot of returning guys, and our last real competition was against Duke, so it'll certainly be different. But there's some great standards in our program. Some great guys in our program, and we're really looking to not just settle on our experiences and our successes last year, but build on them. And it starts getting under the lights tomorrow night, 7 p.m. against Dickinson State.
Your heart's in the right place, you and your whole team. So light up the night for Landon tomorrow at the Shack, and hey, let's continue to support Landon, but also maybe find the cure for the next child who has a battle like this.
Absolutely, and that's where you give Travis and Andrea so much respect. They've already started the foundation, and that's what their goal is now. And their goal is what Landon would want it to be, to find that cure or hope for somebody else.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Great
you.
to visit with you. Stay with us. Coming up next on North Dakota Today, getting your child set up with their own checking account can be risky. We're going to talk with our financial expert next.